Welcome, my little scientist friends. Today's experiment is going to be super cool. It's called Dancing Colors. I have my safety goggles to make sure I'm safe while I'm in the science lab. And I even have my hand lenses, these are just two different kinds, that I'm going to use in my investigation. I also have my making observations checklist of my 5 senses. As I go through the experiment, I'll be able to look for sure. Now, it's a video, so you can't really touch things. But if we were in live person in a science lab, think about what you could touch. The sounds you might hear, the smells you might have as you're going through this experiment, and tasting. Now remember, in the science lab, you do not want to taste anything unless your teacher tells you it's okay. So, for my experiment today, I needed a pan filled with milk. We all know what milk tastes like. We know what it feels like, what it looks like. So you can record those on your making observation chart. I'm then going to put the food coloring. Pink's my favorite, so let's hope this is really pink. Even though the cap said pink, it might have been messed up. I'm just going to put a few drops in the center of my milk. Okay, scientists, let's observe. Oh, nothing happened. Let me try again, friend. Still, nothing is happening, right? Okay, you can't even tell the dot was pink. It's just a black dot. Okay, here's where the excitement comes in, boys and girls. Make sure you're watching carefully. I'm gonna add the soap. So, what does soap look like? Yeah, it might even bubble up. What does this soap feel like? Yeah, kind of sticky. Does soap make noise? Usually not. But what does this soap smell like? Yeah, soapy, but maybe clean? And oh gosh, would you ever taste the soap? Maybe not. It's not going to taste very well, so don't try it. It might make bubbles come out of your mouth. Okay, boys and girls, my little scientist friends, make sure you're keeping your eye on the dot in the middle of the milk. Do not take your eyes off the dot in the middle. Ooh, it does look pink now. There's the magic. Just kidding. We haven't done an science experiment yet. Hold on. Remember, this white stuff was just milk in a pan. And the food coloring is what I added in the middle. And it was pink. It is starting to turn very beautiful now instead of a black dot. Okay, here's where the experiment comes in. Maybe that's why it's called Dancing Colors. Watch and be amazed. Hopefully it'll work. Oh my gosh! Did you just see that, scientist friends? The color just danced out. It's still dancing out. That is beautiful. I wish that were like a painting. Wouldn't that be cool? Kind of reminds me of a tie-dye. Look, the color is still dancing. Oh my. So sometimes in science, we try and make a claim about what happened. So if I were to make a claim, what would I want to say? Ooh, maybe I claim the soap made the food coloring spread out. That would be a good claim. Or was it maybe I claim the milk had a reaction with the soap? That would be a good claim too. All I know, boys and girls, is that is one beautiful piece of art right there. Okay, not that I'm going to eat it or anything, but that is beautiful. Kind of reminds me of swirly ice cream. Okay, so if you want to do that experiment at home, remember it's a tin. I use a pie tin, but you can use any kind. You could even use a plate if you wanted, or a bowl. I use just regular milk, food coloring, and then I just put some squirts of dish soap in the middle. Not hand soap. It'll have a different reaction. Dish soap. And I use Dawn, if that makes any difference. Okay, Remember, you want to complete your making observation chart. If you don't have a printer, no problem. Just draw the 5 senses on your paper and tell us what it would look like, what it would sound like, what it might taste like. Remember, we're not able to taste and touch, but you do know what milk tastes like. And the food coloring is what they use in like icing to change the colors. So think about what it would taste like. Okay, scientists, have a fun-filled day.